Podcast clips need to disappear forever from this guy Michael Paloma. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest, bro. A lot of these podcasters, bro, like I don't know, bro. You just can't be trusting the shit that they be saying, bro. I think that's the biggest problem. Is it's not that the podcast, a lot of these podcasts, like a lot of them are retarded, and they spew like a bunch of bullshit or like shit that we already know, and act as if they figured out the world, and we figured out the Matrix, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. You just gotta be careful. You just gotta do research on what people say. You know what I mean? There's a lot of podcasters that lie and say a lot of weird shit, but let's get to the video, man.
Did you know that podcasts are still fucking You know what? No.
Oh, yeah.
Podcasts aren't even the issue. It's podcast clip.
Oh, god damn. Did this nigga get pink eye? He got punched. The fuck happened to him?
I don't have FOMO. I have
Mojo.
It's the
Bruh, these people aren't real, bruh. They're NPCs, bruh.
smooth-brained clips that take up like 80% of TikTok and Reels real estate at the moment.
It's like
Someone
brain
making
rot.
some sort of point, completely void of any intelligence, sense, or critical thinking. Put some cute little subtitles on it. Sprinkle on some profound music, and ta-da! You now have a polished content turd. Hi guys, my name is Michael Paloma, and welcome to my channel, where we talk about stuff we like all the time, and no bullshit is ever featured, ever. Not everyone needs a podcast, okay? That's my message to all creators out there. And if you're thinking about starting one, I just want you to take a step back and just reevaluate your life for 2 fucking seconds. Because what is the thought process behind, whoa, guys, you know this boring, unoriginal conversation we're having that's been had by millions of people all around the world? People want to hear this. No, we don't. We don't. Incorrect. Negative.
I feel like the only time a podcast is like entertaining is if they give off some sort of value, right? But a lot of these people don't give off any value. If you're a doctor and you want to talk about the state of, you know, being a doctor and what's going on when it comes to politics, when it comes to that, and you want to, you know, help people be more healthy, and you're actually giving real scientific good facts, that is a good podcast. I consider that a great podcast. But then when you have like, you know, like, especially politicians, bro, or like not politicians, but like, oh my god, if you watch a politician do a podcast, oh my god, stay the fuck away from me. That is nasty. I don't know how you can watch these politicians, any of them, really. But like, oh man, bro, like, you just gotta be careful what these motherfuckers be saying, bro, because they be talking as if they know what they're talking about, and then you do research on the shit that they be saying, and you realize that they're idiots.
False. Wrong. And yes, guys, I know what you're thinking. My eye is gross and horrible to look at, and you hate it. I know. It's just that the other day I was in public and I overheard someone talking about how, you know, tampons and female sanitary products should cost money. And, you know, I just couldn't sit idly by and just listen to that. So I had to intervene. Okay, no, that didn't happen, of course.
This thing's stupid as fuck.
Someone did call me gay though. No, what really happened is that after shooting last week's video, Nicole thought it would be funny to just fart in my face. So, you know, I'm joking, that didn't happen either. It's a sty. It's a sty, guys.
Okay, it's a style. Okay.
You ever seen Dua Lipa?
God damn.
When you look at Dua Lipa, that's just completely unachievable. She's like 7 feet tall, supermodel. And then you look at Tate McRae, she looks like a somewhat normal person. She's attractive, beautiful person, but it's not like an alien. Like Dua Lipa's like some supermodel. You know what I mean? So that's not really relatable. What I'm trying to say is Tate McRae is more relatable. All right?
Dude, what the fuck
Okay, what the
are
fuck?
you talking about? What are you talking about? You didn't make one point in that entire...
What was he trying to say at that part? Like, nah, Dua Lipa got like, she did get like plastic surgery though. You know what I mean? But like, why are you turning this into like a I don't know,
Entire rambling, fucking incoherent speech. Did you guys hear the music? Did you hear the music?
Yeah, it sounded like he was like they sound like it. A lot of the times, these people aren't even on a podcast. They're like act as if they're talking to someone on a podcast, but they're really fucking not.
Probably not, actually. I probably changed it because it sounds like Interstellar, and I don't want to get copyrighted. But pretend there's like some really intelligent Interstellar music overlaying it. Okay, if that music wasn't there, then he would just sound like an insane.
How are you relatable to a woman, bro? Are you are a whole ass different gender, my nigga. You have a cock and she has a pussy. How are y'all relatable? And what you were trying to say? Oh, she just seems more relatable. She looks relatable. How? What, like, I don't know. Am I retarded right now? I'm a little high right now, so if I say some dumbass shit, I'm sorry.
Crazy person talking to himself.
Actually, you can relate to a woman. I don't mean that in like you can't relate to a woman in like life experiences. You could definitely do that, but like in this content of text of what he was trying to explain, how are you relatable to her?
Look at Dua Lipa. That's just completely unachievable.
Okay, so the points this guy made in his little podcast clip. By the way, who the fuck's he talking to? He's not even looking at someone else. He's looking into a camera. His points were: look at Dua Lipa. Okay, she's a supermodel, unachievable supermodel. She's 7 foot tall.
Is she really? Oh, damn.
I haven't seen Dua Lipa, but if Dua Lipa was 7 foot, I don't think she'd have the audience she has now. Imagine going to a concert and just looking at fucking hell. Whoa, she's levitating. Pun. How is that physically possible? God, I feel like I'm hallucinating. I'm a Dua Lipa fan, and no, I'm not gay.
And then you look at Tate McRae.
Okay, so he says that Dua Lipa's like so he says that Dua Lipa's physique is completely unachievable. She's a 7 foot tall supermodel. Okay. And then he says, look at Tate McRae.
She looks like a somewhat normal person. She's attractive.
She looks normal. She doesn't have any face surgeries. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Beautiful person.
Okay.
But it's not like an alien.
Tate McRae is quite a normal looking person. She's attractive and beautiful, but she's not like an alien, insinuating that, no, not only is Dua Lipa 7 foot tall, but she's also...
Yeah, but like...
also an alien, so that explains why it's it's like, you know what, I'm driving myself insane.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why did you call her an alien, and how are you... Wait, what?
Even trying to fucking work out what this guy was saying. I feel dumber having listened to it.
So that's not really relatable. What I'm trying to say is...
Relatable? What the fuck? What do you mean relatable? You went from, let's talk about how you're able to achieve the looks that this woman has, to, and then you look at her and then say, well, she's not relatable. What the fuck are you trying to say, bro?
I really like how he almost wrapped up that clip with, what I'm trying to say is, and as in like he's self-aware that his sentence didn't even make any sense. Like he's like, oh, okay, I know that sounded fucking stupid. What I'm trying to say, what I'm trying really hard,
she's just not she's just relatable.
Hard to explain is that, and then what even is it? That they're both beautiful pop stars. I guess that's the only point I can take away from this. Dua Lipa is like really attractive. Okay, 7 foot alien, don't know what planet. Tate McRae.
Yeah, yeah, like goddamn. What the fuck?
Okay, pretty normal person, beautiful, outstanding.
Yeah, but she's a pop star, you know. But she's a pretty regular person. She's totally not a celebrity.
Not an alien though.
Like, how the fuck are you relating to her, bro? What are you trying to say?
So I think that my final point would be that humans are more relatable to other humans than aliens. I think as well.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. He's a fucking idiot.
See how without the mic and the music and the subtitles, I just sound like a clinically insane person. Well, welcome to Podcast Clips, ladies and gentlemen, and other. Please subscribe if you're enjoying so.
Goddamn, just move on to the next clip, bro. I'm getting brain rot, bro.
I think I've said this in the previous video. I am not scared of saying it again. Dude, you cannot just talk to yourself. Not even that. You can't just think out loud and call it a podcast. You can't do that. At this rate, we're gonna have like
Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. These motherfuckers, they record themselves as if they're talking to someone else on a podcast, but they're just talking. They're talking to nobody. They're just talking to themselves, literally, bro.
No fucking bandwidth left to support all of this. We won't. What are we gonna do? Think about the bandwidth. People like this are single-handedly destroying podcasting. Does anyone even watch podcasts anymore? Because you can get value from just clips.
There are some I've watched, like peer-to-peer podcasts. I watched peer-to-peer podcasts. I guess Abba and Preach don't they podcast? Do they podcast? I mean, I watched their videos. I mean, I guess not. I mean,
who watches full podcasts anymore? These clips single-handedly just completely compromise your attention span. And the actual time you try to listen to a full podcast, you're 2 minutes in and you're like, where are the subtitles and where's the music? And where are the aliens? Where are the Dua Lipans? Where are they? Do it.
Yeah.
Is better. I saw her concert, her energy and actually singing and doing. Okay, what is with all these NPCs in the comments having listened to that and then just feel like, oh yes, I'll just add a very intelligent comment. Doer is better. I saw her and doing a choreography was amazing.
These, because they don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That's why they're NPCs, bro.
Comments real. Instagram comments don't seem real to me. Ever.
Sometimes, no.
I can't remember the last time I saw an Instagram comment where I'm like,
Oh, Instagram Reels? Oh, no, they're real. Like, Instagram Reel comments? Oh, they're fucking real.
Human. I imagine a future where before uploading a piece of content, you have to explicitly outline what the point of said content is. If you can't explain the point thoroughly, not only does your content not get published, but you are publicly executed. That's my dream. That's the reality I want to live in. Like this video if you want to see that happen. I'll make it happen.
You know when you go on the plane, you leave somewhere, you're actually not going anywhere.
What are you talking about?
What the fuck did this nigga say, bro? What the fuck did he just say?
I'll make it happen.
You know when you go on the plane, you leave somewhere, you're actually not going anywhere.
You're actually not going anywhere.
What are you talking about?
Oh my
okay,
fuck!
Just want to start off by saying that I hope this is not real, but wouldn't be that surprised.
They put a green screen around the entire plane, and it's all an illusion in the end, so you're not really going anywhere.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? What the fuck is going on, bro? Yo, I'm losing brain cells, bro. 5 times this video right here, this clip right here has generated 5 times more brain rot than a fucking SpongeBob episode. You know what I mean? So, my God.
I can't speak for everyone. They do. They literally do this. I was the green screen. You know when you're going down the runway and you feel the plane leave the ground? Green screen. You know when you have the gross in-flight meal? Green screen. You know when you go to the airport?
In your car windows, they're not actually windows, they're green screens.
Plane bathroom and have a frictionless liquid shit? That's right. Green screen. Right, guys.
Nigga try to say, like, we live in a simulation. Like, shut the fuck up.
I know what you might be thinking. Michael, this is clearly not a real piece of content. And I'm like, look, it might not be. I hope it's. I refuse to believe that people are actually that dumb. Okay, but
no.
Okay, there's 2 sides to this, because if it isn't real, I can say, okay, fine, it isn't real. But then if it isn't, then what's the fucking intention?
Yeah,
you still set
what's
up
the
mics,
point?
you still edited it, you still put that much effort into creating a piece of shit. And if that's where we're at in the internet, people, we are.
This nigga said, you get in a plane, you fly, but you're actually not going anywhere. You're actually just in the middle of the air floating. Yeah, just green screens. Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Because yeah, it might not be real, but it's still not fucking funny, okay? Because that's the intention with it, surely. Let's create a fake podcast clip, and the irony is that I'm talking really stupid stuff, and that's funny. Oh, well,
But like, what's the intention behind the content though? Like, what do you gain making content like this?
This is the fucking funny part. So, like, what actually was the point? I've just wasted my time now. I feel for like editors, okay? Editors that have learnt the craft of editing are looking at this new creator economy and being like, look, I can learn how to edit and I can make a fortune editing videos for creators. And then they get their first job and it's to edit this. Hey dude, yeah, just the normal kind of B-roll, kind of roll footage in the background of what I'm talking about, make it look, you know, with the animations and stuff, that'd be great. I'd quit. I would quit. You would not see me editing another piece of content if the first job I ever got was editing a fucking content turd. Okay, you'd not.
It was probably them. They edited them. They edited it. They edited it. They edited it themselves.
Reminds me of like the editors in movies who have to edit really dumb scenes.
Shut the fuck up.
Like that.
Stop laughing.
Scene in Scooby-Doo 2 when it's just 2 minutes of fucking farts. Imagine being the editor and having trained hard and you have to fucking edit that. Imagine your family being like, oh.
I mean, it is for like a kid's movie. I remember watching that movie. That Scooby-Doo movie.
Oh, honey, congrats on your first big Hollywood fucking editing job. I can't wait to see what you've edited. Okay,
that was from the actual movie, I'm pretty sure too, bruh.
Point really derailed, but you do understand what I'm trying to say.
4-year-old guy sleeps with a 15-year-old girl. Terrible, right?
Like I said, these podcasters will say shit and they'll say it as if like we don't know that it's already terrible. Like, we fucking know this, bro. Why are you explaining to us something that we already know is fucking terrible?
Rewind 200 years. 4-year-old guy sleeps with a 15-year-old girl. 100% normal. Right? How is it trauma now and not trauma then? So if it's traumatic in one instance and not traumatic in another,
oh my god, bro, what the fuck?
then it means that we can basically change the cultural narrative that we're ascribing to our context and make it not traumatic, which means it didn't matter. Which means the only thing that matters is that you chose to make it meaningful.
No,
What the fuck?
Alex, I actually like you, dude. You're cool. Not after hearing that, of course. But I thought you were cool. You're actually quite an inspirational
What the
content
fuck is he
entrepreneur.
saying?
You know what? After that, guys, podcast bros can be identified in a number of ways, okay? I've talked about how, you know, their points are always nonsensical, stupid, la-di-da-di-da-di-da.
Or stuff that we already know.
But I'm going to list a new one for you, okay? They might be trying to say something that has its value and is coherent and is true. But they have this lovely little, cute little, charming talent using the worst possible example you could ever use. Ever.
Hey, just get over your trauma. Hey, your father died. Just get over it, nigga. Get back to work. Damn, bruh.
Then it means that we can basically change the cultural narrative that we're ascribing to our context and make it not traumatic.
I think his point is kind of like, we can change the way we collectively as humans can react to things and change it from something that's potentially negative to something that's positive and triumphant, and we can move forward. Fine. I want to strip it down to that. Fine. Push it as far away from the thing we're about to talk about. Just push it. Get it into another fucking country. I don't want to see it near this thing. Why the fuck would you use that example? 40-year-old guy sits.
Yeah, a 40-year-old guy just rapes a 15-year-old. Like, come on, dude.
15-year-old girl.
Why did you have to use
Sucks,
that example?
right? Yeah, it's not. It was
Okay.
It's pretty crap. It's not good. 200 years ago, fine. So didn't matter then. So she's a pussy. I don't even know like what point he was trying to make with like
I don't know what, like, bro.
comparing that analogy, but like, why did the first example your brain went to was that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a sick point. Okay, that we can change the way we perceive stuff to make it. Okay, example, that one. No, it's too tame. That one. Okay, what about when a 40-year-old person a young girl?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Oh, yes. It almost makes me think that they do it on purpose, because I know that Alex Hormozy is like he's a content, you know, he's a content guru. He knows his craft. So I'm wondering if he's just done that on purpose to
Probably,
kind of know that he'll get clicks. But then it's the same situation with like faking clips to get views for it to be funny. It's like, I think when you go so far to get clicks or engagement or something, I think you give up little bits of your integrity. I think that's fair to say, right? Because it's like, that doesn't even look good under any circumstance. And people will probably defend this being like, but no, you have to look at the context. Okay, watch the full clip. I'm saying, look, okay, unless you are literally joking, because joking is the only context I'll accept. He didn't seem like he was joking. He seemed like he was genuinely using that as an example. That's when I'm like,
there's so many better examples.
bruv, I don't give a shit about the context. I don't need the context. Do you really think I'm gonna watch that and be like, I'm very interested?
This thing is said. So just imagine a 40-year-old just going crazy on a 15-year-old, right? Now, let's, like, bro, you could have said, oh, wow, brother.
Do you know what he was saying in the grand scheme of things? Let me watch this full 3-hour podcast, because I'm very captured.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, what do these people, when they do shit like this, like, oh my gosh, bro. Oh no, bro.
Okay, there was a Stitch attached.
Like, what's the intention
to this by I'm 6'7", who is actually quite a cool guy.
Lock him up. Lock him up. These people actually exist out here. And all you people who are going to try to come in the comments talking about, oh, well, where's the full video?
Oh yeah, where's the full context? That's like how these Charlie Kirk motherfuckers were. When you threw up a clip of Charlie Kirk just obviously being a fucking racist and just mocking the death of people, you know what I mean? But then niggas will be like, where's the full context? Are you retarded, nigga?
I don't know the context. I don't want to hear it. You could have used any
could have, like,
the comparison.
Like, what
I don't
the
need
fuck?
context. This wasn't it. Lock him up before it's too late. Disrespectfully, of course.
Okay, 2 points. 1, fucking hell, his voice is like maple syrup. 2, I have never
Black men got good voices, y'all.
seen that stitch before. Cross my heart, hope to die. Never seen that stitch before. And we said exactly the same thing, which means I'm basically 6'7". No, but jokes aside, it's always very nice when I can feel myself on the same wavelength as all these intelligent voices of reason on the internet.
Every single man, if I put a gun to him and said, would you rather be a billionaire or be earning more money than spent, i.e. like UFC champion, but be the toughest person in the world? Every single guy will be rather be UFC champion.
Nothing.
If you put a gun to a guy and ask him, hey, would you rather just be rich and successful or just be the toughest guy in the world? Like, what the fuck are you even... Hey, name 5 DDG songs. And like, what the fuck is that, bro?
On this planet is more scary than a guy on a podcast using hyperbole. Nothing. If I put a gun to every man in the world's head.
I know, like... Hey, bro, you have to choose one of the two. Choose one. Like, bro, what the fuck? You could have just said, hey, would you rather be the world's toughest guy or be extremely successful? Which one do you want? Like, you could literally could have just said that, but you had to say, hey, gun to the back of your head.
And said, would you rather eat shit-flavored chocolate or chocolate-flavored shit? Every man would choose chocolate-flavored shit. It's just that word. It's the word every. You know what I mean by hyperbole, right? As soon as they use that word, either every or all men,
you have to make that decision.
Because suddenly you've actually...
They make it like you have to make that decision. Gun to the back of your head. You have to choose.
Just indirectly talk
or you'll die.
About me. Would I rather be a billionaire or a UFC champion?
Probably a fucking billionaire.
Would I rather have enough money to make sure my family and friends never worked again?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one. I'm sorry.
And solve lots.
I can train with that money. I could train myself to be the best fucking UFC fighter. What the fuck are you talking about?
Lots of worldly issues. All be really good at punching and kicking. Oh
my gosh, it's so
we'll
hard.
Come back to that. Where do you get the nerve to talk about me indirectly like that? Every man.
The thing is, I would never want to actually be a billionaire, though. Like, I think being a billionaire is kind of like bad, to be honest. Like, who needs to be a billionaire in this fucking country? Like, let's be honest. But like, especially a trillionaire, and we got trillionaires. Wow. But I would rather be a very successful person than know how to fight and kick, because I can just hire niggas to do that shit for me.
Watching this, you know what? Everyone, don't matter your fucking gender, I don't give a shit. What would you rather be? That guy would rather choose the dinner with Jay-Z. Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
He would take, what is it, dinner with Jay-Z over, what is it, 500K or some shit? He would.
Yeah, even Jay-Z would spit on you.
Just to be a pick,
Peasant.
just to be performative. Oh, the thing is, dinner with Jay-Z is actually, the information I could get from a dinner like that could earn me 500K over fucking 50, but yeah, okay. You're gonna eat dinner with Jay-Z and he's gonna teach you how to make more than, fuck off, okay?
Oh, the fuck he's not.
You can learn everything about business from fucking YouTube in 20 minutes. It also actually genuinely pisses me off how relaxed these guys look whilst they're just saying this shit. Why does it actually get on my nerves how relaxed
Gun to the back of your head.
they look? Like how physically comfortable they look in their chair. Imagine me being able to just say what I wanted using like the most hyperbolic statements of all time, but just looking really comfy and cozy when I'm saying it. Every man would rather be good at punching and kicking than have $1 billion, okay? I'll tell you why as well. You could make videos of you punching and kicking. Charge people $5 to watch you punch and kick. Spread the word to 5 billion people. They're all gonna watch it on their Apple iPhones, okay? You're not gonna believe this next part.
I think it kind of goes both ways, but
guess who owns Apple?
I could just use the money to train myself to become very fucking good at the shit, to, hire the best UFC fighters to beat my ass and learn from them. You know what I mean?
Oh, God, I always forget how fucking brain dissolving like doing these videos are. Like, it's actually so difficult. I know I'm trying to be funny and trying to make a point here and there, but like, Jesus Christ, this is difficult. I'd really appreciate if you guys liked and subscribed to this channel if you are enjoying, for my compensation, of course.
400 grand's like a no-brainer. That's how you make 400 grand. You put it in your calculator and say, I make 400.
Oh my God, we don't know math. Oh my gosh.
Grand. And I
oh my fucking God.
365. That means I need to make $1,095. If you've ever made $1,095,
if you can make $1,095 a day, you'll be a billionaire by by 2030.
$11.
All you got to do is just save $1,000 a month.
You can make 400 grand because I just showed you how easy it is.
The worst thing about this one is that I can guarantee that this information that he's just presented to us on this podcast clip was probably behind a fucking paywall, like behind a fucking, like,
Yeah.
This is a course you have to buy to even hear this. Okay, here's how to make 400 grand, okay? Really easy, okay?
Just do math in your brain, dude. Just do math.
People who tell you it's hard to make 400 grand, fucking bullshit. This is what the education system is not telling you. All it is 4 once, 5 zeros.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, I really shouldn't even be sharing this with you. But you want to make 4 million? 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, just go on Wells Fargo, hack it, and then just give yourself more money, bro. That's all you got to do, bro. Yeah.
Relax. Okay, relax. Okay, it's fine. Don't lie, you'd buy my course. You would buy my course. I was so convincing just then. You'd fucking buy my course. Are these guys
And there's going to be some dumbass niggas that are going to fall for that shit, bro.
not self-aware? They're just literally...
The money that you spent on that course, you probably spending just as much as you could, you know, like, and save it up, and you would have that much money, to be honest, bro. Hey, bro, hey, bro. That $1,000 that you spent on this fucking course, bro?
typing numbers
Hey,
and
man.
saying, that's how you make 400 grand. It would have been a fucking funny joke if you weren't so fucking serious.
He was like, we should.
I think the best thing we should do is look for advice that don't cost money. Wait, hold on. If you're gonna, like, YouTube literally gives you advice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta pay. Like knowledge is so accessible nowadays with the internet and shit, bro. And of course, obviously, getting that information from the right sources, of course, right? Because that is what is important too. Speaking of Wells Fargo just sent me a message that my card got declined. Holy shit! But anyways, let's continue.
Date, and I was like, no.
Hey man, just
He's
make
like,
four grand a month.
We'd be good. And I was like, no.
Uh-huh.
And then I like jokingly told my younger, no.
Been a fucking funny joke if you weren't so fucking serious.
He was like, we should date. And I was like, no. And he's like, yeah.
He's like, no. He's like, yes. And he's like, no. And he's like, yeah. And then he threw me on the fucking kitchen table and lemon ketchup all over me. You get the joke?
Yeah, we'd be good. And I was like, no.
Nah.
And then I like jokingly
Even that fucking guy, he's like, what the fuck is she even saying right now?
told my younger sister who had met him, and she was like, oh, he's so great. He's amazing. He's such a nice guy. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly it. Like, I can't be with a guy that's nice. Like,
Oh my gosh, you can't be with a good person. Oh. Now, I do agree that, like, being nice, you know, and being a nice guy to get a woman's attention, and, like, you're basically just doing nice things for her to get something in return. Like, those nice guys, they're not really nice guys, but they use, yeah.
what? And she
But, like, what the fuck is she saying, bro?
was like, no, he's so sweet. And I was like, no. And then I
No.
like, my sister's voice started getting in my head, and I was like, can I be with a nice guy? Like, should I be with a guy that could actually treat me right?
Okay, hold on. This bitch is just retarded. Hold on. I'm trying to, like, understand the situation, but maybe I should just shut the fuck up and let him speak.
So then I was like, fine. Like, I'll give him a shot. And then I was like, he's amazing.
You crazy son of a bitch. You gave like a genuinely nice guy a chance and he's amazing. Do you know that happens once every billion years? I feel sorry for the host. I feel really sorry for the host.
We'd be good. And I was like, no.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck is she talking about? I don't give a shit about this.
That sound he made. It's like
He was not interested.
a mix between yeah and like a kind of dissatisfied grunt, and then also just a noise of like mental aneurysm pain. It's all three things all in one, that noise he just made. It is the sound you make when someone's talking to you and you don't really know like if they're joking, or you don't really know what response they're looking for.
Or you just don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
So you just make a noise to acknowledge that you're still listening. That's
He's like,
that's
yeah.
that.
He's amazing.
He does not give a shit.
He's such a nice guy. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly it. Like, I can't be with a guy that's nice. Like,
What the fuck?
And she's like,
Yeah. Fuck. If you are a genuine nice guy, if you are genuinely a nice guy, not a nice guy doing nice things to get something in return from a girl, but like if you're genuinely a nice guy, you're good, bro. Like you don't gotta be a meat piece of shit or nothing like that. Like if you're gonna do nice things, don't do it to get something in return. You know what I mean? But like if you're just straight up saying like, no, nice guys are all bad, like even if you are genuinely a nice guy, oh, she's a fucking idiot. She's a fucking idiot.
Done? Are you finished? Seriously,
like, shut the fuck
up. What the
up.
fuck are you even saying? I can't be with a guy who's nice. Girl, you really said that out loud and no alarm bells were ringing? Is that those words flew out of your mouth?
my sister's voice started getting in my head, and I was like, can I be with a nice guy?
I feel sorry for your little sister who looks up to you and you go on the internet and say this. You know, I think she has a bright future for her kind of facilitating that. Yes, you can date a guy that's nice and all green flags. You actually can do that. He doesn't have to be a piece of shit. Whenever I see clips that are out of context, and this one looks real, I know, you can say that, oh, maybe it's fake.
No, it's real. She genuinely does not know what the fuck she's saying.
But it seems real, okay? I always get like a really weird feeling because I'm like, imagine the full episode. I know this is like a 20-second clip. Imagine timesing that by...
To be honest, I don't think they have a full podcast episode though. A lot of the times they don't have a full podcast. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think they record videos. They take parts from the video and they turn it into a short, but they don't actually post a long form content is basically what I'm saying. Usually it's like that when I see these type of fucking videos, bro, on the internet.
Just a fucking hour and a half video of this. I think 8 minutes in, I would have shot myself.
So one of my buddies was gonna buy a Rolex forever. And he spent so much time sending me Rolex pictures and prices that I said, bro, I'll buy it for you. You've costed me more than a watch costs by making me look at your Rolex pictures and the prices of them.
He's like, what do you mean? I'm like,
I got a comb over tattoo. Wait, I feel like I've seen this guy. I don't think he always had this tattoo. Wait, actually, what the fuck is this nigga? This is a fresh tattoo. He just got this tattoo. It just healed. Oh my god. What does this tattoo say?
Time I'm working, I have to stop and tell you to shut the fuck up and buy it. I've told you that so many times.
You've costed me $40,000. Where's my Rolex?
Well, I'm sure that was supposed to sound really cool.
It wasn't.
I don't know if the execution was successful.
It definitely wasn't.
None of you guys think that way, because you guys are 9-to-5 losers, okay? I'm not a 9-to-5 loser.
Oh my god. 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 This makes a lot more sense. The tattoos, what he just said right there. He's one of these alpha males, bruh. He's one of these alpha males. He's a fucking loser. He's a loser with money.
I'm the person who fucking sells all day and makes it happen. I'm not guaranteed an outcome when I wake up. I don't go to someone's business and talk shit about them and ask a check from them. I'm the one who has to make it happen. So the point is
yeah, but okay, so when you're on your way up to get to the job that you want or whatever career or whatever you want to be, an entrepreneur or whatever, like you're gonna have to listen to someone, bro. You're gonna have to listen to someone, bro. You're gonna have to make mistakes. You're gonna learn, bro. You're not gonna have it all figured out. Don't listen to these dumbass niggas that talk as if making $1 million is easy. All you gotta do is just make this much a day. You know what I mean? Like, don't listen to these motherfuckers, bro. These niggas, a lot of the times, bro, they become successful and they forget everything that they have ever learned, and then they end up fucking pieces of shit on the internet, bro. I don't fucking know, bro. Like, you have a comb over tattoo, bro. God damn. Like,
stop being a 9-to-5 loser and you understand why you're so stupid with your time. Like, time is not infinite. Your time is worth a certain amount of money. Every day
yeah, we know that, but you don't have to be so fucking extreme with it, dumbass.
I make 6 figures, okay? That's the only way I'll have a good day, is if I make $100,000 or more.
Yeah, I have to be successful to be happy. I don't think, bruh, there's no point in me being successful if I'm not happy with myself, bruh. You know what I mean? Because money, like, when it goes to me, like, it doesn't matter how much money is in my account, bruh. Like, you know, I mean, I don't know, bruh. Oh my god, these niggas are so fucking cringe, bro. I don't even want to watch this video. That's why I'm yapping so much.
If I make $90,000, I'm not happy.
This guy, everything about him
just everything
reeks of
you gotta fucking just comb over tattoos. All you do is talk about money. Like
the tattoo on his head saying, I'm assuming self-made, which I'm sure you
Oh
are.
my
I'm sure
God.
the decision to get the tattoo was also self-made, because no one, if they're truly your friend, is telling you to get a tattoo in that place with that text. No one. The 47 different chains you have around your neck, the volume in which you speak, and
he's probably talking to no one. He's probably talking to nobody. He's talking to himself.
volume is in the quantity of what you speak. It all just comes off as very, very insecure. I'm going to try and break down his point. He's calling us stupid 9-to-5 losers because we are stupid with our time. Let me just confirm that this is the same guy who was also just saying that he had spent so much time looking at pictures of Rolexes that he thought he was owed a Rolex because he had spent so much time looking at them.
He never had to struggle to get the money that he has now. Like, some people, they get money and they like, yeah, bro, it's easy. Just make $1,000 a day, bro, and just save that money. Don't spend it on food, groceries, or insurance, right? Like, these niggas are retarded, bro.
Because he had spent so much time looking at expensive watches, he had to go and buy the Rolex because he already used that time. See, when you start to try and explain it, it falls apart very easily. It's like that thing you have in the corner of your eye. Like, you know it's there, but if you actually try and look at it, disappears. This
it's like your sty.
Sty is the weird squiggly thing in my eye of podcasts. Big W for his friend though. He just sent this guy loads of pictures of Rolexes and then he just bought him a Rolex. Are we headed to a society where, you know, who knows, we might need a license to put content on the internet? Should we be? I don't know. Am I against that or for that? I don't know.
Nah, chill, bro. Chill, bro. Here's my thing. Like, the only way you can like make podcasts and give information, like real information, if you're gonna make it so that like you have to like they have to like have like a license, like, I mean, that's kind of dumb, bro. Like, just like, people should just learn to not be stupid and not fall for these type of ideologies and these idiots on the internet, bro. Just dead ass. Just don't believe everything that you fucking see. That's it, bro. It's at the end of the day, these kind of people, they never get attention if you don't pay attention to them. If you look at them, just be like, okay, this nigga's kind of fucking retarded. You know what I mean? This nigga's kind of retarded, right? You know, let's keep it pushing. But you know what I mean? I don't know, bruh. These people, bruh, I feel like a lot of these people, they get extremely successful. They start a podcast and they're super bored and they're super insecure. So they just start yapping, bro. They don't know what the fuck they're saying half the time. And then I try to understand it, and then I get mad and get pissed off because, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Because, because these niggas are idiots. But I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, good night, man. Video link will be down in the description down below. I love y'all, man. Peace.